Okay, so I found the Hall effect sensor. It's pretty much this three-prong thing. It looks a little bit like a transistor. So what it does is it detects the magnetic field around it, and it either opens or closes the circuit based on the magnetic field present. And so once the Hall effect sensor is in the breadboard, it's supposed to, this electromagnet is also supposed to be connected. And the Hall effect sensor either turns on or turns off this electromagnet. And an electromagnet is pretty much like a normal magnet. Mine is made out of an iron wire with coil wrapped tightly around it. So this middle track is alternating, right? And suppose this electromagnet is on. It's gonna attract to one magnet and repel to the other. So it's gonna move forwards. And once it moves forwards, the Hall effect sensor senses this change in movement and turns the electromagnet off. But the momentum is still carrying it forwards because nothing is slowing down. An object in motion stays in motion, as Newton said. So it keeps going all the way up to here, and right here the Hall effect sensor triggers, turns on the electromagnet once again, and the electromagnet moves forwards. So remember, I'm not just talking about the electromagnet, I'm talking about the entire train. All this circuitry is riding on this train. So as the train moves, the Hall effect sensor signals this change, tells the electromagnet whether to stay on or turn off, and through this system, called a linear motor, the train propels. And it only moves in one direction. And we couldn't get this to work yet, but we're planning on getting it to work soon. And so for our data, we pretty much changed the angle of the track by lifting it, which if you put the train on, it goes downhill. And we measured the time it took for it to go down, and through that we got the speed. And so we basically measured how the angle affects the speed of the maglev. And for cost, this all cost about, I'd say $60-$70 for the 250 magnets and the wood planks, if you're interested in the cost. And I think this about wraps it up. So thank you.